cheers to us. And cheers to us. And cheers to us.
Hello everyone, my name is Queen Naledi and I am glad to be here. It's been a long time. I have not recorded a segment in a very long time because I was busy with my business and I was busy practicing how to become a DJ, and so far it's going good, and I was busy with all other things. So I'm sitting outside and the birds are singing. I'm sure you can hear them, and yeah, it's a beautiful morning and it's a Wednesday. I love to call my Wednesdays Wonderful Wednesday. Anyway, welcome to her Queendom Podcast. Wow, like I said, it's been a while. For those who don't know, her Queendom Podcast is a series of spontaneous talks about the awareness of the nature of a woman. Young women can discover what is greater just by living the blessing and the gift which they are. A profound recognition exists in all of us. So yeah, like I said, her Queendom Podcast is about empowering one another and bringing each other together and making sure that we support one another's dreams and we push each other to reach goals that we want to achieve. So yeah, I feel like as women, most women bring each other down most of the time. And I say it from experience as well. And I'm not saying all women, but one of us have experienced a time whereby we've been brought down by another woman, or we actually brought down another woman. You know what I mean? And with my example, I was a little girl, man. I was in primary, and what happened is that we were a group of friends and we decided to go to the computer room to actually yeah, I'm not laughing because it's funny, but yeah, it's just overwhelming. Yeah, so we actually typed bad things about the girl. So she was a bit chubby and we decided that we're going to write about how fat she is, and we wrote nasty things, man, and each one of us wrote something that was bad. I can't remember the exact words I wrote there because it was a long time, but I took out a lesson from it. You know, we got in trouble, and after getting in trouble, I realized that no, man, what we did wasn't right. And that's because the girl was crying, she was sad, and I didn't like the feeling, you know. I also felt sad for her that we did that to her. So it showed me that we have so much power to make someone else feel sad. And I felt like, no, from that day, I just want to make people smile. And I want to make people happy by being kind and friendly and by doing better and compliment other women and girls by that time and tell them when they're beautiful, and also accept that I'm not perfect. So I can't be going around telling people that they are imperfect. So yeah, that is what happened, and I took that with me, and I always told myself, if I offend or insult another woman, I will definitely go back to her and tell her that, you know what, I apologize, and I will also forgive myself for doing that because I'm not perfect, right? So you have to also forgive yourself for doing the bad towards another person. So if, let's say, I offend someone or I insult someone and this person doesn't come to me, because sometimes you will offend someone without knowing. So if the person doesn't come to me, I will definitely know when the attitude of the person changes. I mean, if you're going to switch up at me after I said a certain thing, that means maybe I have offended you, and I'll definitely approach you. But sometimes I feel like the other person has to actually approach you too and tell you that, you know what, I don't like what you said. Also, you as a person, if you feel like someone is offending you or insulting you at the same time, you have to tell the person that, you know what, I don't like what you're saying. Because when you keep it inside, it makes you feel a certain way about this person. And, you know, if you guys are friends, you end up not being friends anymore just because you didn't lay on the table what you don't like that's being said about you. So yeah, her Queendom Podcast is to actually bring women together, empower each other, and see the beauty that we are, you know, fix each other's crowns. I always say that it's easy to fix my crown if I'm looking at a mirror, because I'm looking at myself so I can see if something is wrong and I'll fix it. But if I'm out there and there's no mirror in front of me and another woman is looking at me, I feel like she is my mirror. So she has to fix my crown and tell me if something is wrong. Like I am her mirror and I have to tell her that your crown needs to be fixed, or I have to help her to fix what's wrong at that moment in time, especially during these days of makeup. You find that an eyelash is falling and you're just looking at this lady like, that would be so wrong. I feel like you have to tell her, madam, your eyelash is falling. And some women may catch offense when you tell them that, you know what, something is wrong. Can we quickly go to the bathroom so that we can fix it? Some women can feel offended because I don't know, maybe it's their own insecurities, but you being the bigger person and telling the person that, you know what, you need to fix your crown, or you are actually stepping on some, shit, you have to quickly say it to the person because other people will see it and she will be a laughing stock. And the last thing we want is to have another woman out there being brought down by everyone. Society and social media these days has a tendency of putting a certain woman there and, saying the nastiest things about this woman. And they forget that this is a human being. She has feelings, and she wants to be happy as you are. And I feel like if you're going to drag someone, that means you are miserable. You are going through something and you are taking it out on another person. It's projection. You know what I mean? And I say it because even when I say something bad about another woman or another person, it's maybe because I'm going through the worst at that time and I'm just taking it out on another person. But at least I tried to realize it and accept that I am at the wrong. And I feel like it's about time that we all need to accept. And I'm not saying all the women are like that. And I'm not saying that all women are imperfect. I'm not saying when it comes to bringing each other down, there are women that are good. You know what I mean? There are women that are bringing each other up. There are women that are creating groups and making sure that they bring each other to positions that they're supposed to be. I've seen things on social media, activities, and, it's beautiful how women are doing these things that they're doing. And I feel like we need to do more of those things that are good to one another, with each other as well. Let's support one another. So yeah, there are groups of women who actually stand together, and that's one thing I love. And that is the reason why her Queendom podcast came to life. It's to actually show us as women that we can still do it. We can create a bigger group, of bringing each other, into positions that we deserve. Because as a woman, I feel like we are so powerful. We are blessed spiritually. So let us use it in a positive way. Anyway, like I said, it's been a while without recording a segment, but I feel like I've said enough for today. And I will see if I can come back and record another segment next week, Wednesday. I hope you guys are going to enjoy your day. Always remember that you are a queen and you are okay. You are beautiful as you are. Don't let anything make you feel insecure. You know what I mean? Change because you want to. Don't change because someone else is trying to change you. Love yourself and be true to yourself. This is your girl, Queen KP Naledi, and it was so nice recording here. Thank you. Bye.